What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar. Smoke.
Boy, Dre forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Asia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half of Back in Business Podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
My mama, the first song that I went viral for, Traumatized, I was in the house with my mama, like, when my homie passed away type shit. And my mama used to be listening to me, like, in the room and shit. And it used to be like she the only one was there. So she used to be talking to me, like, about the music, like, you gonna make it and shit. But I used to be, like, not really taking it. It was shit going on, so
Real shit.
so she was, like, the only one pushing me, like, real hard. So I dedicate all my music to her now because I did what she wanted me to do with the music.
Real shit.
So, and she's still there.
So, we gotta talk about this motherfucking Traumatized real quick. It changed, like you said, changed everything
It
for
changed
you.
my life for sure.
But take us through the process of when you made the song, putting the video out, and then afterwards.
It was like, I dropped the song for real. When I made the song, my homie was on the breathing machine, but they didn't pull the plug yet, so that's why I never said R.I.P. Reese in the song.
Wow.
But I still dedicated it to him because it was like in the back of my head, like I knew, like it was over with for me seeing it. So, but there was a lot of stuff going on, and my mama was in my corner, like right at that time. So when I made the song, I didn't even write the song. I had left the hospital, and I was in a room, and Raynell had came from it was one of my homies came from the hospital with me, and we was listening to a beat, and he was like, do this one. But it took me so long that he left, because I wasn't writing, I was just thinking hard as fucking there. But when he came back, I only had like 4 bars. And that was the part when I was like, mama said, you grown now, you on your own. That's the only part I had. But then when he came in, it was just like, he had weed, I ain't had no weed, he got me high and shit, I just started flowing through it. Like, and it was just like,
They finally opened up.
yeah, if you really listen to the song, there wasn't no mix on it. I did it on my mama laptop.
Wow.
I had a little barcode, broke into a software, and I recorded the song off of Guitar Hero mic.
Wow. Not Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I remember people used to record on that though.
I was recording on there. I had like a sock around it. I remember.
So, you record this song. Did you know that was gonna be the
No,
one?
it wasn't.
You're going through so much.
It still wasn't like, it wasn't clicked in my head that it was gonna be it. Cause right after all that happened, I dropped the song on YouTube, but it wasn't doing nothing. It was probably like 300-400 views a day.
Really?
So it was like, I had got shot in my neck, and then when I got shot in my neck, it was like, that's the last song I dropped. So they was just like going to it, like. Yeah. But when I came home, it was at like 200,000. I got off the breathing machine and shit. I went straight to the song, and it was at like 200,000. So I'm like, hell no, we gotta shoot this right now. But when I shot it in the hood, it was so ratchet to me that I didn't drop it.
Really?
So I'm like, man, I hit a Rich production, and I'm like, I need you to do this video. And I showed him the video we shot. He like, let's redo it. But I couldn't get like all the crowd. I couldn't get that back because it was like a welcoming me back home part, and that everybody wasn't gonna show up. So I'm like, we got a few homies. I grabbed my nephew and I told my sister to play a role in it. Like, we gotta do something. Yeah. And it went viral. Like, as soon as I dropped it, it was like 10K that night. What? And I knew like, oh yeah, this the one. Then I just started getting booked heavy. Then that bitch hit like 300K. I'm like, oh yeah.
You out of here. Yeah. And from there, your name continued to ring bells.
Yeah, my name already was going for real though, cause I had did Active. You know the song Active, it got like
that might be
400K right now. Yeah, it's right before Traumatized.
I gotta do most. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's a song called Active. But that's what I was just telling you. I did a challenge, and YSN Flow went viral on it. That's why.
And that's where you did the song with him, and that went viral too.
That went crazy.
Shout out Flow. Shit.
You went gold. Yeah, shout out Flow.
So you went gold. With Flow. Yeah. Talk about that song, cause that shit went dumb.
Bro, when I heard this, he sent me a song without the original beat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard it, I'm just like, all right, this cool. But then when we got in the studio and he picked a different beat, his energy was different because he was in the studio with me.
Yeah.
So he was like, he was turned.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, this shit hard.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had to write it right then and there, but that Brown got a right then and there vibe.
Real shit.
So, and it was one of my hardest verses. We went gold, 26 million or something like that.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Across all strings, all like that.
Yeah,
YouTube
sure.
going crazy too.
Yeah.
It's like it's got to be at like 2 now, 2 or 3.
What?
The video.
The video at 27 million.
Stop talking. Stop. Cause I messed up. 27 million. God damn.
And we got a show December 10th. Me and YSN Flow.
Where?
Yeah, at the damn, what it's called? Odeon.
The Odeon?
Odeon.
Yeah, the Odeon. Okay, so you back out. You getting moving again.
Yeah, I'm back out here for sure.
How does that feel?
It feel good because I was going through some shit, like some personal shit that I ain't really even want to be on the scene. Like, then I'm sitting at home and I'm getting paid like from the stream, so it was like it was making me comfortable and cool enough to just sit at home and get paid from these streams, like, and live my regular life instead of trying to live this music life.
And you was dropping.
Yeah, but
so
I was dropping.
you was still getting the stream. So it was
I was
like
dropping.
you was almost doing the young boy for a second.
Yeah.
So was that your plan for 2022 to just release a lot of music?
Well, yeah, cause 2021 I was getting out of my contract. Like,
Yeah,
so,
OH10, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about OH10 for a second, cause y'all had a partnership for a very long
Yeah, I fuck
time.
with them, yeah.
How was that being with OH10?
Man, they showed me a lot. They helped me with a lot. Like, it's pros and cons.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely appreciate them. Like, it's much love over there.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we met. Shout out Andrew Lloyd. I was at the studio that one day, and I do not remember his name. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick pulled up, and you was with him, and he introduced me, and I was like, man, I've been seeing you. I mean, it's like, and then we here. It's like almost 3 years later, like, and now we here. So it's really.
Yeah, they helped me a lot. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, they was in my corner 100%.
Wow.
Like, I appreciate them a lot. Like,
That's fire.
If I could rewind, I'd do the same thing over again.
Really?
To learn what I learned and to gain what I gained.
Absolutely.
Like the relationships, the friendships, all that. Like,
Experiences
a lot
and shit.
happened.
I love it. But now you fully independent.
Yeah, I'm fully independent right now, 100%.
So how does that feel?
I feel good. Yeah, we got 2.
We got 2. We
Yeah,
just
how-
locked in.
Yeah. I'm about to actually like this up.
For sure. I gotta somehow stay focused. It's a smoke shop in this bitch now. Okay. All right, but OH10, but you go into now you're fully independent. How does that feel? How is it different?
Shit, I'm getting everything. Like, I feel like I'm actually like getting what I deserve. Like, like when I signed the deal with OH10, I was young, I was hungry, I was hurt. It was a lot going on. It was like, damn, a blessing just came out the blue. Like, why would I not accept it? Like,
Absolutely.
And it wasn't. I wouldn't say I shouldn't have, but I'm smarter now.
Got you.
Yeah,
And you would have negotiated something different. You would have moved.
Yeah.
So in the new project, you talk about moving differently. How would you say you kind of grown up and matured and started to move
I
differently?
mean, it's just a lot of stuff I wouldn't do now.
Yeah.
Like, like, and then I protect myself different now. Like, I don't shop for myself. It's a lot of stuff I know I shouldn't do. I don't do. Like, kickbacks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't doing that. And if I do come, you're not gonna see me.
Right.
So I moved it.
And how much is being back outside mean to you when it comes to everything you've been through, and then people still wanting to see you, people still asking for music?
I mean, I feel like my name I never really, like, I'm not gonna say never, because anything can happen. You feel me? So, but the way I got it in the chokehold, it's my life. It ain't really like they following my life because my life is real.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like I'm gonna last. Like, I know I'm gonna last. Like, the music that I'm dropping, like Traumatized, you can play that right now in the party, and it's not gonna act. They're not gonna act like that came out 5 years ago. They gonna go crazy like it came out. If they see, like I perform tomorrow. When I come out, I'm doing Traumatized. They gonna go crazy. I know they is.
Yeah.
Every show I do, when I do Traumatized, they act like it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
So the music that I'm dropping now, I'm kind of like back in my, I'm baby.
It feels like it. It feels like you in that field.
I'm in a different bag. Like I'm back on my own. Like, cause the label tried to make me switch it up. You feel me? Like I switched it up. I like it. But that wasn't me for real. Like the party, I'm not a party type for real. So I'm back in my bag and my streams going back how I want them to go. Like I've been getting crazy streams, so I know this is where my fans met me at. This is where they want me at. Like, you feel me? So,
and grow with that.
And that's how I'm really living. I'm not about to keep acting or.
But that's kind of what we gotta go through, ain't it? Yeah. Like we gotta go through the moments where it's kind of like an opportunity presents itself, but it kind of changes you in it. But you gotta have to find that line where it's like, nah, I'm back where I want to be, and I gotta be cool with that.
Yeah, cause this is where I wanted to be. Like
exactly.
As far as like, I'm not saying like I'm just about to move back to the hood, and I'm saying I'm back to myself in my mind. Like I know what I'm doing. Like
I love it.
I'm me now.
I love it. You sound more mature when it comes to just how you thinking, and even though on Traumatized you was deep thought.
That was me.
That was who you are. Moving into a new space as an independent artist and as a father, as a grown man, what does it mean to have the support system of your team?
That's everything. That's what I need. That's everything I need. My support team. Like, you know, I love like everybody who around me, but the people who around me the most and know like this is what I need, and they here for nothing. Like they not here for no money or no, and they really love me. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Like other than these, you know, it's just a lot of miscellaneous ass like people that be around.
Absolutely.
But
and how do you kind of bypass them now, Pat, from what you used to have to do and how you felt like
that's another part. I moved different.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people who gon' if you see a lot of people around me, something going on like an event or some stuff, something like that. You're not gonna see a lot of people with me, like if they don't mean nothing to me. Like, you feel me? So I just stay away from shit like a lot of people.
So what does it mean being an artist, a Cleveland artist?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, I'ma always put on for my city. Like I love the city.
Yeah.
This who love me.
Facts.
But this actually like who hate you too. Like your home base always gonna be. You gonna always have that love and hate relationship. Like Cleveland mean a lot to me, but I gotta move around. You know, I love the city, but I can't be here. But the music, like as far as like the Cleveland image, I feel like that's the best image. Like when I perform and I see Cleveland people, it be crazy. Like,
people love you.
It be crazy. Like I see other people in other cities and they be like, you baby, but in Cleveland it be different. Like they be like, they love me. I can tell.
Yeah. Sure. So you can feel the love.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good, man. I'm glad you can feel that because we really do got a lot of love for you and what you've been able to do for the city. Yeah. I mean, you put on for the culture, like on a different level. Like you've been able to help people get on.
Exactly.
You've been able to stay relevant. You've been able to. Most people blow up and then you just don't hear from them no more. Yeah. You've been able to stay consistent and grow your sound.
That's because it's me.
All the way through and through. I can feel it. Like from the moment I met you the first time till now, it's the same person.
Yeah, for sure.
And the same energy. How do you keep your energy the same with everything going on in your life?
Shit, I mean, I'm gonna stay the same because I'm not gonna allow nobody to change me. No money, ain't nothing really gonna change me. Like I'ma always be like me.
Yeah.
Like however anybody looked at me from the beginning, that's how they look at me now.
Real shit.
Like that's how it's gonna be.
So, you like we talked about it a little bit, but I want to reiterate this, man. You dropped 3 projects this year.
Yeah.
Like, can you name them again? Cause I just don't think they understand.
I dropped Purple Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just dropped Squeaky Sun.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first one?
It was the Broken Goat, ain't it?
Oh, Broken Goat.
Broken Goat and Purple Heart.
Oh no. Yeah, Broken Goat, Purple Heart. Then this one that I just dropped yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah, but Broken Goat, like when I dropped Broken Goat, like I told you, it was about pain. I albums or projects I drop, it be my life story.
Yeah.
So it be like
Real
if
thing.
something happened in my real life, that's what I'm rapping about. So that's when I drop it. Like,
Yeah.
when I'm like when I'm like, hey y'all gotta chill. When I'm like not going through situations and I'm living my regular life, I record here and there, but when I'm going through a lot of shit, that's when I'm in the studio the most.
Yeah.
So that's when I was dropping my shit. Like Tired of Grieving, my homie passed away. One of my homies, his name Darryl, 17.
Real shit.
Tavy Youngin, he passed away, and I dropped Tired of Grieving. And then when I dropped Broken Goat, I was going through personal shit with my family, and you know, my dad passing away. It was a lot of shit going on. Like,
So you kind of came into the game with tragedy.
yeah, hell yeah.
How do you
That's
deal?
That's how I really start taking rap serious. Like, my father been put me on the scene, but it was like I was regular kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I had the bars and shit like that, but I was young. I ain't had nothing to rap about.
Yeah.
Like, then I started losing homies, and my homies who was already turned to my music, they was like promoting my shit like to the hood. It wasn't really like global. But when I made Traumatized and the homie passed away, his death was global. Like, people, everybody around Cleveland knew about his death. Like,
Wow.
so when I dropped and it was perfect timing and shit, it was like I blew up. Like, it was crazy.
Real shit. So, and it kind of from there you've had tragedy that you've had to deal
like,
with.
Man, I got like 7, it was like 16 dead homies. So, and then that's including like some of my cousins and shit. Like, it's just, I got a lot of deaths around me. Like, then there's people, I know a lot of people who like in jail for the rest of their life, or either got like 12 years and shit. So all this shit be like real shit to me. Like, feel me?
And you've been able to put it into the music.
Yeah, cause that's like how I started.
On some therapy type shit.
Yeah, it be like that's what it is to me. Like, it's like therapy for real. Like, I'll talk about some shit, only the homies know what's going on.
Real
for
shit.
Real. And they be like, this shit is crazy. Like, this shit hard as fuck. The fans rapping this shit and just rapping this shit.
Yeah, not knowing.
But the homies rapping this shit and thinking hard as fuck. Like, damn, this shit real shit. Like,
Real shit. Man, I ain't gonna keep you here too long. I appreciate you.
No, for sure.
I appreciate your story because I knew you. Like, I ain't know it all, but that's why I needed to get you here because
for sure.
You got to hear from the person's mouth about what they've been
You
through.
gonna hear some shit.
And you gonna hear some shit that you ain't gonna see on the internet, on social media, nothing like that. It's gonna be something that you, from your point of view, you know what I'm saying?
It's me. Cause bro, I know it's a lot of perspectives out like about. That's why I say the city is like a love and hate.
Yeah.
Like, you ask 10 people about me, 7 of them gonna say something good, and 3 of them not.
Yeah.
So like and then some of that shit might be all false. So you gotta really hear from the person. You feel me?
Real shit. So before we get out of here, it's called Get It Off Your Chest. This is your moment before we see you again, because we want to get you here again. We want to rep everything you got going on and just push you and push the culture forward, because you are the culture.
Yeah, for sure.
It's called Get It Off Your Chest, and just basically anything you need to say to your people, to your fans that have been supporting you throughout this journey, man. Just get that off your chest.
I love my fans, cause my fans is my check. Like not trying to say it like that, like, but like my fans is who I need. Them, my supporters, I love my fans the most. Out of all of this shit that's going on, like, besides my family, my kids, and my circle, I love my fans the most. Like, for sure, cause they the ones who gonna go, you know, not the ones who going to go burn the album on and getting it on some fool shit. I'm talking about the ones who going to go buy it and really turning me up, like the kids, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, the kids for real. Like, I gotta love my niece and shit. She like 4 and shit. Like, it ain't my real niece. It's one of the girls. I call her my niece type shit. But she be rapping my shit word for word.
What?
And I just be like, damn. But then it's the people on the internet. They tagging me and they kids doing this, like, but this been since Traumatized, since before. The kids is the ones who really like love it, like. So yeah, I love the fans.
I love it, man. I want to ask one more question. Being a father, how is that for you? Like, how do you kind of balance this life and?
Shit, that's part of my kids is the reason for real why I moved different. Like, why I'm not really out, like, you know, risking my life and going to go do just public shit. Like, I think about them, like, feel me? Yeah, and they make me go harder.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you're doing.